football practice?
Uh, they got us jobs that, well, they got me and some of the other guys, I guess, jobs in town. Some of the alumni.
Doing what? What were you doing?
Painting stadiums and, any miscellaneous work that they could, find for us in that season that we could be at football practice.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, real nice.
So is that just for football season they got you those jobs, or there's stuff that did, in the winter and spring as well?
Well, we didn't have to worry about it uh, because we had split seasons. And after the football season, we was in school anyway.
Can you describe what those practices were like when you first came over?
They was, they was nice. They was good. I was a pretty accomplished football player at that time, and I never did have no problems. I was a pretty decent football player, so I could deal with mostly.
Were they, with Boyd and then Frederick, how did the practices compare at Frederick compared to the practices at Boyd under Coach Wild?
Uh, I think they was basically pretty close to the same. The conditions were different. We didn't have a practice field, and we didn't have the kind of facilities. Everything that we had was scratch.
Yeah, where did you practice? Just
We practiced in a public park, and then sometimes we would practice in the baseball field. But we had a park right across the street from where I lived, and that's where we did a lot of practice.
How would you describe Coach Wild?
He was a nice guy. Nice, real nice. Pleasant guy to be around.
Yeah. How did I guess from everything I've been told, or a lot of people are saying, there was never a problem racially between the team.
I never did have any. And I don't know anybody who had any.
But it was the community that had issues.
If it was, we didn't know it. I didn't know it. I never did. Everybody was nice to us. To me. Let me say it that way. Extremely nice.
Did your parents or your family get to make it to any? Did they go to the games?
No, they didn't. My parents was old at the time. I was the last child.
How many?
16.
16.
My mom was in her 40s when I was born. My dad was almost 50. Excellent parents, though. Yeah. Outstanding.
Your brothers and sisters, they still live in this area?
Beg your pardon?
Is the rest of your family still in the area, or do they get all spread out now?
You know what? It's just two of us.
Oh.
I got a sister in St. Louis.
You have any kids?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
3.
Any football players?
No. I got 2 girls and a boy. And one of my girls was a good athlete. She's a nurse now.
Let's. So as far as the racial tension, I mean, we saw the newspapers yesterday, and it just didn't seem like you guys got the respect that you guys deserved. Did you guys feel any of that?
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Mm-hmm. Did you see any of the stands? Did they seem Did the crowds pick up as you guys kept winning, or did it pretty much stay the same?
Shoot, they picked up. That stadium was full all the time. All the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's from what I understand, it hasn't changed. It's a great stadium to play in.
Yeah.
A lot of fan support there. Let's move ahead to the state championship game. There was the fight there. Do you remember that?
I remember the potential of it. I don't remember actually fighting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think some of the opposing team kids was a little bit upset they lost. They was a good football team. But we was, Dean White told us to all get on the bus. That's what we did,
Mm-hmm.
as far as I can remember.
Yeah. If you could describe the 56 team in one word, how would you describe it?
Oh, exceptional, outstanding, very unusual football team for high school. Fun, a lot of fun to be on,
Yeah. What do you want people to remember about your team, or to know about your team?
It was more than just a football team. I think it's the overall conversation, mannerisms, just like I say, the people was nice to us, showed a lot of kindness, and that's a fact. They made us believe that they wanted us, which seemingly back then would be unusual. But you had great leadership on the team, outstanding leadership, and you had a lot of camaraderie. As I said before, I never did see no racial tension, and I guess the most outstanding thing of that time was the championship. That was the first one. And I think the city appreciated it. I really do. And I know the players did.
Yeah. Well, any final thoughts? Because I mean, we're honored to be here, and we've heard some amazing stories.
Well, it's kind of exciting because it's been a long time. But you still remember highlights, great things that happened. I do. And the whole time that was involved or invested was a good time. And that's a fact. I don't have to say that to build nothing. It's just the truth. And it didn't just stop there. It afforded us other opportunities.
So, actually, I have a couple more questions.
1 second.
Got to change batteries.